One Piece, aka the greatest piece of fiction ever written in history. It follows the story of Luffy and his crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, who are in search of the mythical treasure known as the One Piece. Ya feel me? Now, people have been speculating what the One Piece is for generations. And in today's video, we will go through some theories on what it could possibly be. Now, the first theory is what most of us do not want to see. And that is that the One Piece is the friends we made along the way, or some stupid bullshit like that. On my mother's life, if I waited this long and the One Piece is like, the adventure getting there is the One Piece or something like that, Oda is gonna get it. Now, I don't know what, but something is definitely coming his way in GTA. Like, there's just no flipping away that's gonna be it, bro. Like, people have been waiting for this for 30 fucking years. Like, people have died. People have died before they found out what the fuck One Piece is, bro. Oda cannot disappoint us, bro. Now, Oda has said in an interview that this isn't gonna be the One Piece, but still, Oda, you gotta watch out. Oda, you gotta watch out. Now, the second theory comes from chapter
967,
where we can see that once Roger finds out what the One Piece is, he fucking laughs. Which kinda eliminates anything that's boring, like the One Piece being a weapon, or like the history of the world. Cause I mean, I don't know how we would find that funny, but I mean, I guess, do you? Fuck. So that brings me to my next theory, and that is the One Piece is a One Piece swimsuit, allowing devil fruit eaters to swim in the sea, or perhaps even fucking control it. The Roger Pirates laughed because none of them had even eaten a devil fruit, so they had no use for it. Ya feel me? Now, as we talked about previously, Oda has stated that the One Piece ain't gonna be some trash like the first theory. So now, the third theory comes in, and that is that the One Piece is the planet itself. And what I mean is that basically the One Piece removes the red line, which in return would connect all the seas, making them One Piece. And as we know, Luffy's goal is to be the most free person in the world. So this theory makes a lot of sense if you really deep it. And as we learned recently, because of a flood that happened after the Void Century, the water levels rose 200 meters. But the thing is, because of this, we now know that these islands aren't just individual islands floating about. They were once connected into continents. And so, maybe the One Piece is like a tool that can drain the sea level, or something, like I don't know, which would unite the planet into one motherfucking piece. And I believe that this low-key might be the One Piece, because it's like the best theory I've ever read. You feel me? Now, the fourth and final theory. Imagine the Straw Hat Pirates and Luffy, after 30 years, they finally go to Laugh Tale, open up the Bomba Claw treasure, and then they see prime 2008 Betty Ross from the Incredible Hulk movie. Oh yeah, that's my One Piece right there. That's my One Piece, bruh. That's not the One Piece I want, but that's the One Piece I need, you feel me? So guys, I hope this vid educated you on what the One Piece could possibly be. And as always, like, subscribe, and comment. And, you know, I don't know. Bless up and peace. Y'all feel me?
Care for an apple?
Do you take us for idiots? We'd never trust food from someone like you.
Hey, look, apples!